Welcome to Beat My Loans. Today I'm going to show you, the viewer, how you're going to apply for federal student aid through the FAFSA website. While deciding your major and housing is important before you actually head off to college, knowing how you're going to pay for school through either financial aid or scholarships is key to begin your schooling on the right foot. But for now, let's get started. Before you get started, there are a few things you will need before you can actually sign up for student aid. There's your social security number, tax information, driver's license, banking information, and your parents' information that they will need to fill out later on in the process. Yeah, that's right. Just because you're going to college doesn't mean you won't need your parents for help anymore. But once you got all that, you're ready to apply for student loans. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to FAFSA.gov. That is FAFSA.gov. And once that gets all loaded up, you will see the main screen here where there's a few tabs, but where you want to go is start here for new FAFSA process. That will be you since you have never done this before. You will come to a screen here where you have the choice to be I am a student or I am the parent. For you, obviously, you'll be the student, so you'll want to click on that. And you obviously don't have a FAFSA ID yet, so you will need to go and create a new one. So for here, it shows you a little bit of type of people that can create accounts, your parents, which you'll need to do later, students, which is you, and borrowers, which you don't have to worry about. This shows you the information you'll need, and then you will click Get Started. Now here, it shows you just the basic information that you'll need, some personal information, the social security number we discussed earlier that you'll need, and you will go on and click Continue. Unfortunately, I can't do it because I've already made an account, but basically you just follow the easy steps on how to do this. So after you made your account and you went back in and created your parents' account, that's two of the main important things you need to do before you can actually start the process of filing for FAFSA. Is you're going to go back to the home screen here and you're going to click on Start Here. This is where you're going to go and start your actual the process of creating the file and creating an ability for you to get student aid. After you do that, you want to click I am student because that's obviously, like we said before, that's what you are. But this time you have your student ID and you have your password, so you just got to go ahead and log that in there. I'll do mine and then we'll go to the next page to see what you need to do. So this is just a warning just to say, hey, this is who you are, right? They want to make sure this is a government website, a lot of vital information. You just got to click accept to say that's who you are. And then what you need to do is here, you need to select the year you're going to be going into school. So for me, obviously, I'm not done going to school anymore, but you will. So the 2021, the 2022 semester is what you're going to look at, and you want to click Start New FAFSA there. And then you want to create a save key. This is just so you can save your spot if you need to leave or if you have a question you're not sure of to ask your parents and they're not there right now, be able to create a save key and go back to the last spot you'll be in into this application. Once that processes, there's a few information tabs here. If you have some questions just on your own that I couldn't answer, there's a few things here that kind of helps you in the process of this. And then if you don't have any, just click Next. And it takes you to the demographics page here where you just have to put in some more information for yourself. So right here, you got student demographics where it's just more about your social security, your name, just any other information like where your address is now, where you're staying on campus, and it's going to have school selection. So you have to know where you're obviously going to be going to school at. That's obviously something you should have decided by now anyways. So if it's not the University of Iowa, maybe you're going to Kirkwood, your community college, to get your AA before you actually go to a 4-year. And then you have, after that, your dependency. So do your parents claim you on their taxes? Most of you probably, they will still claim you, but since you're moving out, you're getting 18, you probably are going to do your own taxes here in a bit. So you might want to be independent. That's just something you can talk to your parents about. They will know more information about that. The next tab you have available is parent demographics. That's obviously where the parents, the mom and dad, come in. That's where they need to fill out their information. You probably won't know, like their own social security numbers and everything like that. And then their finances, so that's where their own bank account comes in, like how much money they have. It's all determined in deciding how much money you should be able to get with FAFSA. It may be it's a grant where you don't have to pay anything back, or it's going to be the unsubsidized or subsidized loans that you'll be getting. After that, you answer yours. So if you have any money, I know it's hard for high school students. Hopefully you've had a job. Maybe you have a little bit of money in there you can input. It doesn't really matter. It's just so they know where you're looking at and see how much money you actually get on kind of on a yearly basis. And then after that, it's sign, submit, and confirm. And then that's the process of filing for FAFSA. Finally, you should get an email confirmation that your financial aid application was received, and then it'll be sent to your school you selected. This process can take a while though, especially if it's well before the school year. Just getting all those in, usually a lot of people do it before, which is good. And just they have to verify your tax information and make sure everything is correct on their side. So don't be worried if you don't hear anything right away. It can take a little while. You should know, however, the results of how much you're getting and the type of loan you actually will be getting, whether it be grants, subsidized or unsubsidized loans, after you send it in. But also with that, it can sometimes take a little bit. And so don't be worried. If you don't hear within a week, though, I would contact FAFSA either on their email or by phone number they have on their website at the very bottom. You go to contact us and they will be able to help you with that. Well, that's it. You are now done applying for student aid and on your way to beginning your college career. For more questions about how your school deals with financial aid specifically, schedule an appointment with advisors to find out more. What's that? You can't get enough of my content? I don't blame you. Make sure to check out my Instagram at BeatMyLoans and head over to my website at beatmyloans.com where I write blogs. And also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel in the bottom right hand corner.